Praise Lord to everyone. Today we will see some verses from Bible, and it's Mark chapter 9 verse 18. Here I would like to tell you two things, that is, for everything which is written in Bible to get fulfilled, or to get fulfilled, or to get answers, or to get it done, there are some terms and conditions for everything. For example, if you want to reach to heaven, you will reach to heaven, but there are some terms and conditions, that is, we should be holy. In the same way, there are many promises in the Bible, but each and every promises have terms and conditions, that is, you should love your God always, you should believe in your God, and you should be holy always. Then all the promises in the Bible will be fulfilled in your life. That means everything have terms and conditions in Bible. In the same way, healing is also, healing of diseases is also having some terms and conditions. I would like to bring to your notice two important terms and conditions for healing to take place. So first let us see what is here. Here, if you see in Mark 9th chapter, 19th verse or 18th verse, or up and down, if you see here, a father brings his demon-possessed son for healing to near Jesus, and that father complains to Jesus, saying that your disciples are not able to cast out the demon of my son. That means here that the father is blaming the disciples of Jesus, saying that your disciples are worthless. In the same way, nowadays many pastors or many people are blaming pastors, saying that you are not able to heal me. So let's see what is the answer from Jesus. He answered and said, O faithless generation. So here Jesus is saying, O faithless generation. To whom? He answered him. That means Jesus is telling to that father, saying that if you fellow first stop blaming upon the pastor or blaming upon my disciples, first know that you don't have something inside you. There is something wrong in you. Here he says, oh faithless generation. Here he is saying that, oh father, you have some weakness inside you. What is that? That is, you don't have faith. First of all, you don't have faith. That's the first reason why the healing is not taking place. So nowadays, many say, we are coming to church, but there is no healing. That means there is no faith inside you. There is no true faith inside you. There is no faith inside you, there is no such amount of faith which is necessary for healing to take place. You should increase your faith, and your faith must be seen in works. Faith without works is dead. Here, if you see that, here, if you go down here, here Jesus also says that if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. That means Jesus is also saying him to increase his faith. Jesus is saying that first of all you have faith. First you stop blaming my pastors, and first of all have faith, which is necessary from your side for healing to take place. That is the first condition, is that you should have faith, and also that faith must be coupled with work. Faith can be seen only through the works which you do. By seeing the works of you, we can pursue the faith which you have. The same way here, the father also shows his faith. Here immediately Immediately the father of the child cried out. Immediately the father of the child cried out and said with tears. Here the father is showing his faith through crying out. That means he is shouting aloud in the crowd with tears, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. That means here that person is accepting Jesus. That means he is showing his faith through shouting. That means for everything to take, healing to take place, there must be a faith, which is very important. First condition is that you must have faith, and that faith must be in with works. Without works there is no faith. So your faith must be with works, and such an amount of faith is necessary. An amount of faith is necessary for healing. So till that time you should wait. When your faith reaches to the level which is required to heal, then the healing will take place. That is the first condition is so. So the first condition is you must have faith. And second condition here, if you see that the disciples ask Jesus why we are not able to cast out, then Jesus says to them, this kind can come out by nothing but prayer and fasting. So here Jesus is saying that it also depends upon pastor, because if pastor himself is not believing that Jesus can heal, then healing will not take place when the pastor prays, and even that pastor will never pray for healing. Okay. And secondly, here Jesus is implicating that through these verses that a pastor who will pray to God to give him gift of healing, then God with faith with if a pastor have faith, then he will show his desire to get that gift. That is, if a pastor is having faith that Jesus is having the gift of healing and Jesus will give it, and that pastor will definitely pray to God and he will receive that gift. And this is necessary before a pastor can heal someone. So here are two terms and conditions. One is that you should have faith, which is necessary for healing. Secondly, the pastor also must have received the gift of healing. If these two things are there, then only the healing will take place. If any one of them is missing, healing will never take place. Okay. And if in case you are very good at your faith, then God may heal you by your own prayers without the help of pastor himself. So remember these things in mind, that if there is no healing is taking place in your life, that means first of all there is wrong inside you. That is, you are not having the faith which is necessary to get healing. And second thing is that maybe the pastor who is praying for you is not having the gift of healing. That these two things are possible. And the third thing is that there is no healing. This is the wrong thing. Thinking that there is no healing is wrong thing, because God, the word God means everything is possible for him. So healing is just a piece of work for God. So healing is there, but see whether these two conditions are fulfilling or not. If any one of them is missing, then try to overcome it, then you will see healing in your life. Praise Lord.